Szenan-Balance from AQTCM school. Driving at the moment, going home. Just pick up a car seat for my son. Because 2 weeks ago my wife is in a car accident and we have to throw away the car seat, the new car seat. So yeah, in this live video I want to talk about navel acupuncture. So this is another tool. It can be a new tool and the main tool for in your clinic, or it can be a spare tool in your clinic. Okay, so some people only apply navel acupuncture, and in one of the at one period of the time in my clinic, all the patients come, I only do navel acupuncture because I want to try out how powerful is navel acupuncture. Then I have the experience now. Mainly I do the structure imbalance, and that's combined with new balance method acupuncture that I call new balance method acupuncture, and post balance acupuncture. So combine it all together, and with Chinese herbs. So what I'm going to share with you right now is, with all this thing, okay, people won't talk about it, but I like to talk about it because it's something that you and me will learn more. In acupuncture, doesn't matter what treatment, what technique you apply, okay, it's not going to treat everything. You know, it's not going to cover all the conditions. Surely there are some conditions that work very well, and it comes to some point that some conditions that you just can't, some patient case by case, right, you just can't do, and you can't bring any results for it. Okay, now, I have a recent case I would like to discuss. This is a neck pain and shoulder problem, always on the left side. My acupuncture technique, new balance method acupuncture, post balance acupuncture, worked very well for her. Then it subsides quite a lot, and then suddenly after the gardening, and the pain shift to left neck and down right neck, right elbow, and right arm. The whole arm, main pain is in elbow. A lot of them. Now the previous technique, which is structure imbalance, post balance acupuncture, it worked very well for left side, but for the right side, it did work, but it did not last. So I take out the needles and the patient walked out. Sometimes when she walked back to the car and the pain came back, or sometimes when she got home at night time, the pain came back. So we see the result, but it did not last. Okay, and to some point, after 2 treatments, I tried other different things, you know, then I get back to the technique that previous worked for her, and it did not work at all. Now all this thing, it doesn't work for her. Then in my mind, what I'm thinking about is, what else can I do? What other technique can I do? And do I make the diagnosis? Am I doing it right? You can find it, you can see that I do all the diagnosis right, but it did not work. Right? So I changed the strategy, bring a new tool that I haven't done this type of acupuncture for this patient, which is navel acupuncture. So I put a needle in this morning. She came in, I put a needle in, mainly using navel acupuncture. It was so painful, and last night was so painful, keeping her awake whole night. So did the navel acupuncture. He said, wow, the pain's gone immediately. Very good. Now I said, now go home. I took the needles out. I put pressed needle in, which is very thin one. And she go home. I said, well, if you have, I book another appointment for you this afternoon. I know this pain's going to come back, but if it's not, that's good. And she came in again this afternoon and said, wow, the pain came back very quick. I said, well, the needle is working now, but I changed to the very thin and small needle and leave it there, and you carry it home. But it seems like this one probably did not work well for you. Let's use the longer needle, put in the navel, and you probably have a lot of questions because I retained the needle and asked her to go home. The needle and the belly button, I asked her to go home. So of course I put a cotton ball on top and then strap it up the navel, and then she go home. So this is what it is. So I do that for my other patient. It works very well. Okay, so I do it for this patient because the other acupuncture does not work well. I even tried scalp acupuncture. It did not work well for this patient. Okay. If you ask me why it did not work well, I haven't worked it out yet. But at least I found that navel acupuncture worked very well for her, and the results should last as the needle retained in there longer. Okay, stay awesome, and this is just my experience. Like to share with you. Navel acupuncture is a good way to treat pain as well. See you next time. Bye bye.